Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear brothers and sisters. It depends on where you hear me from. I want to talk about a topic, another moment of our journey, moment of grace, moment of favor. The Roman Catholic Church will, on Wednesday, 14th February, will begin a journey of Lent, 40 days with the Lord. It is a moment of prayer, abstinence, and almsgiving. It is a moment of liberation for when it is observed well. It is a moment of grace, a moment of reconciliation, a moment of healing, a moment of enrichment, both spiritual and physical. My reflection is to remind us already what we know concerning this Lent, because once you ask every Catholic, they'll tell you we do 40 days fasting and prayer, that is Lent, all those things. We abstain from food for those who are healthy, who can do that. As we know, there are many ways of fasting, no? It is a period of giving, it is a period of praying, as in to pray more, doing many good things. But let's not be blinded also by only doing praying and fasting because the church say we should do that. It is individual, because every race is individual. Even if the church asks you to do that, but you don't really understand what you're doing, or you don't really go into that, you can go through the period without the period going through you, this period of Lent, without it going through you, as in you just did it because it is part of the listening of the church. No, you have to know what you are doing. But sometimes also what I want to reflect on is sometimes we do those things without, because the church has said we should do it, and we leave the necessary things. We will leave the things that are important behind. Let's remember that it is a moment of preparation with ourselves, with God, and with others. Let's make this Lent a special moment to go deeper and closer in relationship with God, to live better with those living with us. Let's make it a stepping stone, as in a moment of change, a step of change, a new step in our lives to make new changes. It is a moment of reconciliation with ourselves, because sometimes we are so angry with ourselves, we are divided within ourselves. Others, we are not in good relationship with others. And God also, we offend God by our sins. So it's the moment of reconciliation of all around. If we read Isaiah chapter 1, verse 1 to 20, God reprimands his people. He is not interested anymore in our sacrifices, oblations, while we neglect our brothers and sisters, those who are in need. We offer sacrifices, we pay tithes in the church, we fast, we pray, but we live in sin. And that is why we remain the same even after the fasting. That is why the things remain the same even after praying and after all the sacrifices we make. What did I gain? We didn't even think, what do I even gain out of this Lent that I am doing? It is a moment of reflecting. Reflection now, how is my life? If we read Isaiah 58, 6 to 7, 58, 6 to 7, you will see the Lord is telling us the type of fasting that is needed, that He wants. It's not all those fasting, just like I said. When we abstain from food, it's very necessary because it subdues our body. It's also good for physical health. It helps physically and spiritually. And when we don't give our body everything that our body needs, it helps us to resist, to be the master of our own very self. St. Paul talks about, he treats the soul is French. Be master of yourself. I've forgotten the exact word. That it's part of fasting and all those things. Prayer help us to do all those things. But we should not forget that if we pray, fast, do almsgiving, but we are not in good relationship with others, we are wasting our time. Eat the food you want to eat. You can even eat every 1 hour. Provided that you are looking into those things that you are doing that is not right, to make a change. Instead of you to abandon those things that you are supposed to change and you say you are fasting, don't waste your time, okay? Isaiah 58, 6 to 7. The kind of fasting I want is this: remove the chains of oppression and the yoke of injustice, and let the oppressed go free. Share your food with the hungry and open your homes to the homeless poor. Give clothes to those who have nothing to wear and do not refuse to help your own relatives. That is what the type of fasting that Jesus is asking us, the Lord is asking us. And in this chapter 1, he's saying that I am tired of all these sacrifices you are offering me. I'm tired of everything you are doing. Look into your own self. How is your life? How is your relationship with me? How is your relationship with your brothers and sisters? How is your relationship with your neighbor? That is where I want you to look at. You say you are fasting. You fast from morning to night. So you're doing 6 to 6 or dry fasting or whatever. You pray. You stay in the church morning to night, so you are praying. You divide the things you have into two and you give to the poor. But you are the type that lies. Let this moment of Lent be a time of working on those lies. Why should you lie over something that you have to tell the truth? Only the truth, Bible says, only the truth can set us free. Saying the truth lying when you know this lie you are telling is destroying the other person. Just because you want to climb, you crush the other person with lies. Many people are suffering today because of the lies you have told. Families are being divided because of the lies you have told. Friends no longer love themselves. Husband and wife no longer want to see themselves because of your mouth, because of your tongue, because of the things you said. Work on that. You can eat from morning to night. Every minute you can eat, but work on that. Let that be your Lenten fasting. Fast from lying. Gossip. Gossip is another thing that destroys. Someone shares something with you, or someone came to you to say something. You just left. You tell the story of the other person to another person, or you just get up from your place just to talk about another person. Just the way people like talking about consecrated men and women, as if they themselves they don't have things on which they have to work on, as if themselves they are all perfect. Families are being divided because of gossip. Husband and wife do not talk because of gossip. Co-wives no longer talk because of gossip. Brothers and sisters don't even talk about because of gossip of this person and the other person. Eat as you want to eat, drink as you want to drink, but work on that gossip in this period of Lent. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31, St. Paul said, let everything you do be for the glory of God. Let this moment of Lent be the moment for the glory of God in whatever you do. You pray, you fast, you do thanksgiving, but you criticize. You criticize everything that another person does. You don't just appreciate a little bit of this person, what this person does. Take this period of Lent, instead of criticizing, appreciate what this person does. Speak well of the person, speak well of this person, speak well of the character, speak well of the qualities in the person instead of criticizing. Let it be your own fast in this period of Lent. Another thing is respect. You pray, you fast to do thanksgiving, but you have no single respect, not even for your parents. No matter what your parents do, no matter what one of them has done, you owe them respect and love because they brought you into this world. Remember, anyone who stands in, who do not respect the father or the mother, inherits the punishment of God. No matter who you think you are, no matter how you think you pray, your parents must be the first to be respected and obeyed before your pastor or your priest in the church. If you do not respect any of your parents, you treat them bad. Eat as you want to eat, drink as you want to drink, go back and ask for forgiveness this period of Lent. And all these things is not only for this period of Lent. This period is a moment of reconciliation. And once you reconcile, continue that good way so that your blessings, you will not miss it. You say, you pray, you fast, you do thanksgiving, but you don't even care about who is beside you. This person is dying. The poor ones are around you. You don't even care. What you care is about yourself. You don't care the feeling of this person beside you. You don't care about your husband. You don't care about your wife. You don't care about your brother. You don't care about your sister. You don't even know how are you doing. You don't even remember this person in prayer. What are you trying to say? What sort of prayer are you doing? Let this period of Lent be a period of changes. Fast in this moment. Look for that person you no longer think of. Look for that person you no longer value, and value that person. You say you fast, you do thanksgiving, you pray, but you divide a home. You divide families. You divide married people. When God said, let no man put asunder. What are you doing? You divide friends just because of your words. What are you doing? Let this moment be a moment of reconciliation. Repair what you have spoiled. You pray, you fast, you do thanksgiving, but you have jealousy and envy in the heart. You are not just happy because of the other person. You are not just happy because of what the other person does. You are not happy the other person progresses. You are not happy the other person is happy. There are people that are born to, as in, I don't know, I don't know, they have the gift of jealousy, criticism, and all those things in them. Let this moment be a moment of appreciating the other person, speaking well of the other person, loving the other person, even if both of you don't get along. Should as in pray for the person instead of being jealous of the person. Work on yourself this period of Lent. Let this period of Lent be a moment where your heart is free from grudges, because you can't tell me you're praying, you're fasting, you're doing thanksgiving, but you have grudges in the heart. Forgiveness is not easy. It's a journey. Because once someone is hurt, the healing takes time. It depends on the hurt. I know. But not having the person against you, pray for the person that offends you or offended you. Don't have grudges in your heart while praying, because those prayers will not be answered. Because God forgives us every time. When we pray, our Father, we tell, forgive us as we forgive those who trespass against us. We are lying against ourselves. One has offended you. It's hard for you to forgive. Yes, it's not easy. Pray for yourself, pray for the person. They don't have the person. Don't ever think of anything bad against the person. Don't ever wish the person bad. And when you hear anything about the person, if it's good, thank God with the person or for the person. If it's bad, have pity on the person and pray for the person instead of you being happy when the person is sad. And you say you're praying, you're fasting. It's not only to God, it's even other Christians who wants to grow in relationship with God. You say you pray, you fast to do thanksgiving, but you suffer others. Someone who is with you can never be happy. Someone who is with you can never help the person. A little child who is with you, you are maltreating a person. Your mother-in-law, you don't even respect her, you maltreat her. Or your brothers and sisters, you maltreat them just because you have little cash in your hand, or just because you are in a better position. Let this period of Lent be a period where you have to look into things, so that it won't be a wasted time, so that it won't be like other years. Let it be a moment where there is changes in your life. In this period, this special moment of grace, learn how to use these three words of gentleness. Don't let this time pass you by without learning it. Please. You know, there are so many people that have this difficulty in saying please, or when they want to use please as if they have, please give me this thing. That is not what I'm saying. In a gentle way, in a respectful way. Please, may I have this? Please, can you help me to do this? With respect. Learn this period to use those words. Please. Husband wants to talk to the wife. He or he can't even use please. Give me this, do this for me, as if he's a house girl. Even if he's a house, everybody deserves respect. Or wife wants to speak to the husband just because you're the one that put food on the table. You speak to the man anyhow you want. Learn to say please. The second one is I am sorry. I'm sorry. It heals. It heals. When it's not, I'm sorry. No, I am sorry. I am sincerely sorry for what I did wrong. Okay? When you are able to say you are sorry, it helps. In a relationship where there is no, please, I am sorry, and the third one, thank you, it will never work. A family where husband cannot tell the wife, I'm sorry, or wife cannot say to the husband, I am sorry, or children no, or friends, where there is no more, I am sorry, it does not last. Nothing moves there. The third one is thank you. We must learn how to appreciate. Thank you for this thing you did for me. Little things we appreciate, it goes a long way. Appreciate the little ones people do for you. Okay? So these three words, please, I am sorry and thank you. Let's learn it this Lent, this period of Lent. And we'll see how happy we'll be after this Lent. And it's not only Lent program. When the Lent finish, it has become part of us. We keep living like that. Those areas that are dark in our lives, there is now light. So that we can be a better person. We'll develop that human nature in us. We'll allow God to take first in our lives. Like this, society will be better. I pray the good Lord will help us. Pray for me. I am praying for you. Thank you.